Hey, what is up with you, my guitar-loving musician friends? Have you ever struggled with minor scales? I bet you have, because everybody does at some point. Today we're going to make that clear, so stay to the end and we will have minor scales figured out. Okay, so last time we did major scales and we did those in the E major scale. Today we're going to do an E minor scale. So what is a minor scale compared to a major scale? Well, a minor scale is actually a major scale with a few modifications to give it that flatter, more melancholy, maybe a little bit more sad sound, okay? So if we compared an E major scale to an E minor scale, it would sound like this. E major first. Now let's do E minor. Okay. What is the difference between those two scales? Well, we're going to have three notes that are flatted or, minor compared to the major chords. The rest are the same. The E on the bottom is the same. The E on the top is the same. What we're going to do is we're going to mix up some of those notes in the middle, specifically three of them. The third, the sixth, and the seventh, okay? So if we did an E major scale, 1, 2, 3, the third is a G sharp. But in the minor scale, it's going to be a G. So we're going to go E, F sharp, G. And we're going to do that on the A string, 7th fret. We're going to go 7, 9, 10. We've got that flat third, okay? Now if we go to the D string, let's go up. Remember, we're not going to hit that G sharp like we normally do in the major scale. We're going to come up here now to A. A, B, C. Because the sixth note is also flat. So that's the exact same pattern as the A string pattern, if you recognize. 7, 9, 10. Now I could do that like this. Pointer, ring, pinky. It's actually easier just to slide my ring over to the 10th fret. Plus I can do a vibrato very easy if I want to do that. And then we're going to come up to the G string. In the E major we would go here to this note here, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to hit C sharp. We're going to hit D, because we hit C down here, we skip the C sharp and we go to D. And then E up here. So all together, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9. Okay? That is the E major scale. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and E. Clear as mud? Okay, cool. Let's go up to the next fret. The next octave. We're going to do that same similar kind of pattern we just did, but we have to change it a little bit. Okay, so we got that transition over the E. Here's the E, and then we ended on the C on the first octave. The second octave, we start on that E. E, F sharp, G. Same way we do 9, 11, 12. Okay, when we go up to the B string, we have to move forward one fret from 9 to 10, so it's going to be 10, 12, 13. And then 10, 12 for the D and the E. So all together we've got, you can see this here? We always start on the, no we don't. We do 9, 11, 12, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12. All together. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But the third, the sixth, and the seventh are flatted. That's how we get a minor scale. Okay, that is the E minor scale. Now, if we want to go down to the key of D minor, let's say, all we got to do is drop 2 frets to get down to D, right? Likewise with the upper register. Or we could go down 4 frets, 2 whole steps to the key of C minor. Or we go down one more fret from that, we got B minor. So again, that B minor scale, or the minor scale, if we do E minor, we do that same pattern going up or down the fretboard, we can transpose into different keys. So we learn that pattern once, and we're gonna make it rain by doing all those chords all the way down or all the way up the neck, no matter what key we want, okay? Now, let's do that within the context of chords so we can solo on the top of that, because that's really what we would use a scale for. We can't do the E major scale chords beneath an E minor scale. It just, some of the chords will not sound right. So because E minor is the relative minor of G major, okay, which is 3 frets up, we've got E minor here, or G major here. The relative minor of G major is E minor. So we're gonna do chords in the key of G major, okay? So if I record a few chords in G major, the key of G major, I'm gonna do G, E minor, C, and D, because that's the 1, 6, the 3, and the 4. Oh, sorry, the 4 and the 5, okay? So let's go ahead and do a little chord progression of that, and then I'll do an E minor scale on top of that. Start here on the 7th fret, the 2nd position. So those sound pretty good. Those notes of the E minor scale in the key of G major. Okay, I really hope this helped you, clarify a minor scale versus a major scale. Take a look at the notes on the fretboard there. You can kind of see them, how to help you out. But again, watch this video a couple times over. It'll really help it sink in the difference between a minor key or a minor scale, a major scale, a major key that a minor scale might fit into, and then try that around the fretboard at different places, and you'll see how quickly it will help your musical vocabulary grow. So make sure to like and subscribe this video, and then share it. If you got friends that are guitarists that are struggling with scales, minor scales and major scales, share it with them so that they can help understand this. I want to thank you for coming back to Adam's Music. It's been a great time today, and we look forward to the next one, hanging out with you. Take care.